Lisa here. I have a question for you. How is your posture right now at this moment in time? Remember when you were a kid and your parents would tell you to stand up straight? Did your parents ever tell you that? If they did, can I get a like? It turns out they were doing it for your good. That probably deserves another like, even though it also probably annoyed you at the time. Anyway, standing with proper posture helps your body in so many ways, from your mood to your digestion to your breathing, and it also helps cut down on aches, pains, and muscle imbalances. It can even affect your workout results. So how do you know how good your posture is? Do you want to know? Give me a heart for this one. In this video, I'm going to show you a fun experiment you can try to see how well you're doing posture-wise. All it takes is a wall. And before we get into it, let me introduce myself. I'm Lisa Grace Wright with Your Personal Best Training Studio. My team and I are certified functional aging specialists who help men and women over 50 years old to move better, feel better, and age actively, able to do all the things they like doing for the rest of their lives. Okay, are you ready to get started with your posture check? First, I'm going to walk you through how to do a wall test that lets you check your posture and you can feel exactly what good posture is supposed to feel like. Then we are going to see how well you maintain that posture once you get into it. So here's how to do the wall test. Okay, I'm going to guide Juan Guerrero, he's our Director of Operations, through this demonstration. And I just wanted to be sure that you kind of knew, you can give him a hello and a like. Okay, first, stand with your back up against a wall. The back of your head, your shoulder blades, and your butt should touch the wall with your heels about 2 to 4 inches from the wall. Double and triple check your foot position because it can make a big difference. Chances are, if you're like most people, you might notice how that feels different than your normal standing around posture. But wait, this is just the beginning. Next, you want to reach around and put a flat hand in between the small of your back and the wall. You should be able to barely slide your hand in there. If there's too much space between the wall and your back, draw your belly button in toward your spine. A retraction of your belly button should flatten that curve a little to bring your lower back closer to the wall. You will for sure feel this in your core. If there's not enough space, then arch your back just a little bit so you can get your hand to slide along the wall. Can you slide? Yeah. Again, chances are you'll feel this in your core and hips. Okay, you ready? Here's the real test. Memorize what this feels like and then go for a little walk. Take a few steps around the room while holding this proper posture. Walking like this might make you feel a little bit like a robot at first because it tends to feel unnatural if it's not your normal posture. Go ahead and walk for us again. Okay, now we're going to check your posture again up against the wall to see if you were able to hold the position. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Pretty eye-opening, right? Well, chances are, if you're like most people, you notice that some muscle groups, like your chest, shoulders, and hip flexors, are pretty tight, and that your core muscles have to work harder, or at least differently than you expected. What do you do if you notice that your posture could use a little work? On top of stretching out and strengthening your various muscle groups, it takes patience, practice, and mindfulness. One way you can start to correct your posture is to do regular self-checks to make sure you're standing or sitting tall. Now that you know how good posture is supposed to feel, all you would do is use a reminder to double check your posture. You just use a cue, like looking at your watch or your phone. Every time you look at it, you use it as a reminder to move your body back to proper alignment. Over time, this clue can help reinforce great posture as a regular habit. What do you think of this experiment? How did you do? If you didn't do it along with me, well, give it a try and then come back and let me know how you did with it. Will you let me know in the comments below? I'm always here to help. If you haven't downloaded my complete Restore Your Core ebook yet, hop on over to where they can get it and get your copy today. It's 100% free and it contains a ton of info on the importance of posture, along with some exercises you can do to help. And thanks for watching.